Alice in Chains is one of my all-time favorite bands, as you guys may know. And they were requested again on the channel by Robert I, who wanted me to do the remainder of their career with Lane Staley. I did, of course, Jar of Flies and Dirt. And I'm gonna do their first album, which is called Facelift. And I never saw this, but they actually have a really weird cover where they, I believe, stuck in plastic. I'm really not sure what it is, but maybe you know. I'm not sure what that is, but it's a pretty weird album cover. I must say that. Weird cover and weird back cover, I meant. Yeah, this is the debut album by this band. I never got the cover. It's colorful, but I never got it. I just, what? Why? What? I don't understand, but I guess I guess. Just let's not concentrate on that album cover. We have the first song on there, which is We Die Young. This is a really short and sweet song. This is really catchy. It's about, I believe, the young teenagers that concentrate on various, what was it about? On drug dealing. They were standing there and then they were waiting for the drugs. So this song is just that. It's just about a drug deal and just kids dying young because they're doing stupid shit. A really captivating song. It's really to the point. It's pretty a serious song. And overall, it's a pretty dark song. The riffs are great. It's only 2 minutes long, so there's not a lot to take in here. But what the band is delivering to you is certified to keep you remembered. Man in the Box is the second song, and this is of course the most popular song by the band. The main riff is really iconic opening riff. The vocals by Lane are really great, really in your face, just really dark lyrics. And the song just overall is a really captivating one. We have the solo of course towards the middle, which is really fantastic. The song is pretty sweet and simple to the point, but I still really dig the song. I still really dig the riff. The solos are great, so you gotta love that. Sea of Sorrow is a bit of a more slow burner. This song is just all about melody and all about the atmosphere. It's not too difficult, but I just really like the opening riff, which just sounds really mysterious in a way. That is great. I just really love the song in general. And it's a classic song. You gotta love it. Bleed the Freak is one of the more straightforward songs. Still really great performances by Lane. The song overall is a bit more, like I said, straightforward. It's really to the point. So you cannot really interpret the song wrong. It's a pretty straightforward album, but you still gotta love it, It's a catchy song. It's not too difficult. It's just a really great song. The first four songs were singles. So there we go. I Can't Remember, and that is exactly what this title is. I can't really remember this song because it's not that memorable. It still is a great song, I would say overall, but overall this song is just kind of it's still pretty good. But I just like the first four songs that came behind it. Then we have Love Hate Love, which is my all-time favorite song of this album. Just the ferocity, just the opening riff is really sounds really interesting. The drums by Sean Kenny are really rhythmic and on point. And the vocals by Lane are just wow, out of this world. The ballsy vocals that he has are just blow you out of the water, just blow you away. And just the last 2 minutes of the song where Lady just saying love hate love over and over. With those vocals, man, wow. Just really a godly singer, he really is. It Ain't Like That is pretty catchy as well. I believe Lane is just talking himself out of a relationship that is going to break up. I still dig it. I still really like it. It's not Love Hate Love. It still is a catchy song. It Ain't Like That anymore. Stuff like that. Still a pretty captivating song, but yeah, when you get Love Hate Love, it just doesn't top it. It really doesn't. Then we have Sunshine, which is an interesting song to say the least. This is a pretty captivating song. This is a pretty interesting songwriting by the band. Pretty interesting and captivating riffs overall, and this song overall is just a stayer. It's a bit of a more difficult song to digest, but it still shows the main diversity and the main songwriting by the band. So you gotta love that. Put You Down is a bit repetitive, not repetitive in a bad way, but the lyrics are pretty much the same. The song changes up from here to there, but it's mostly, putting you down, 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 down. Those lyrics, that main melody, that main hook is kind of the same in a way. The song is just really catchy as well. It's not as interesting as Sunshine, I would say, but it still is a good follow up. Then we have Confusion, and I always, get a bit of a confusion when I listen to the song. It's a bit more difficult to take in, like I Can't Remember and Sunshine, which are a bit more of the more difficult songs to get into, but it still is a good follow up to that. Still is really tight. The precision of the song is really just fantastic as well. It's not one of my favorites because I just really cannot get into this song, but that is not to say that it is bad. It just needs more listens. And then we have number 11. I Know Something About You. This is probably the most digestible song of the record. Yeah, the main riffs are great. The melody is fantastic. I know something. Yeah, just the main melody is fantastic. The Sean Kinney's drums again are just so thick, so right in your face towards the ending, which I really love. Yeah, so this song is a bit rednecky, I would say. It's a bit I Know Something About You, which sounds it's not the most intelligent way of communicating, but I still really dig the songwriting on this track. I still really dig the song overall. So you gotta love that. And then we have Real Thing, which is probably, I think, the song that I just cannot really get into. I still really dig it, but this song is just so much going on for it. This song is just so, what is it actually? It's so interesting. It's so brooding. It's so, yeah. It is just such an interesting album, that I'm just like, this song is just wow. I just really cannot explain the song. I really can't. Because with every song I have an idea in my head. I have, an idea of what I want to say about this track, but I really just have not anything for this thing, the real thing. I just don't remember this track really. So, yeah, it's kind of a mediocre ending, I would say, at least in my book, because I can't remember it. But the first 11 songs are great. The 12th song is still pretty good, but it's the only song that I can't remember, so that must say something. Overall, this album is pretty good. It's actually great. It's not Dirt, because some people want to say that this is better than Dirt. I mean, come on now. This album is still great, so I still dig it. So I'm gonna give this record a 9.2. Some songs were weaker than the others, and Mike Starr's bass was just fantastic, which, a shame because he quit it after Dirt, or he was kicked out because he couldn't, he didn't want all that fame, so there we go. But this album is still really good. It still is a fantastic disc by a fantastic band. One of their best, I would say. Right after Dirt. What do we have? What do we have here? Oh, it's actually one entire thing. Yeah, we have all the song lyrics here, and they're all kind of like this, for some reason. They're not, you know, they're voted. How do you say that? They're voted, you know, not right on the paper. But there we go. Those are the lyrics, and yeah, that was the album. So I hope you've enjoyed it. Yeah, 9.2, like I said, it still is a fantastic release by a fantastic band, so you gotta love that. Where is Jerry Cantrell actually? Huh? Yeah, this is Sean. This is Sean Kinney. Huh? Who the hell is who? I believe this is Jerry and this is Lane. I believe. I'm not sure. No. This is Lane Staley and this is Jerry Cantrell. And this is Mike Starr because he's the only one that I don't really recognize. So there we go. Hope you've enjoyed it. Let me know what you think about the record. I really love it. Maybe you do as well, so let me know in the comments down below. And I will see you in the next video. Take it easy, take care. Let me know what you want me to review next in another video. So there we go. Hope you've enjoyed it. Peace, take care, have a nice day, and I will see you later.